Hi there, David here again. So today I'm going to show you how I prepare coffee for breakfast. So disclaimer first, okay, I'm no expert in preparing coffee. So this is just my way of how I prepare it for breakfast. So let's go. Okay, so here we are. So first, of course, we have to boil some water. So let's do that first. Okay, of course we will also wait for the water to boil. Okay, and then we can move on to the next step, which is to preheat the coffee press. Okay, so here, okay, we finally have some boiling water. Okay, so just pour in the boiling water into the coffee press to preheat it. Okay, and we'll just let the boiling water sit for a while to heat up the coffee press so that okay we can later prepare for the next step, which is to uh, put in the grinded coffee beans, okay, to let them brew for a while. Okay, so here we have the coffee press that is heated up already, and over here we have the open 500 grams of grinded coffee beans that are roasted with butter, no, sugar and margarine. Okay, so I usually use a spoon of this size, okay, to scoop around 4 spoons for one serving of coffee. Okay, but if sometimes I have to prepare coffee for my brother as well, I will use around 6 to 8 scoops of coffee. Okay, so since I'm just drinking coffee for myself today, or preparing coffee for myself today, okay, I'll just be scooping around 4 scoops of coffee. Okay, so make sure not to drop any, if not we will waste them. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you want to drink a thicker coffee, you can definitely get more per scoop. And 4. Okay, so now the coffee powder is all in the heated up coffee press, so we will let it sit for a while, for around 2 minutes, okay, to let it brew and heat up the coffee powder before we pour in the hot water. So after around 2 minutes, okay, when we have let the coffee powder sit on the heated up coffee press, we can now pour the hot water into the coffee press. Okay, but when pouring the hot water into the coffee press, we have to tilt the coffee press so that the hot water does not splash on the coffee beans or coffee powder. Okay, because it will affect the taste, and uh, let's just say that it will not taste as good as if you pour it at angle versus if you just pour the entire cup of hot water directly onto the coffee powder and splash the coffee powder around, which will sort of destroy the taste. At least that's what I feel. Okay, so we have poured the hot water, okay, onto the coffee powder. Okay, and we'll let it sit for around 4 minutes before we move on to the next step, which is to add sugar or add condensed milk, depending on how you like it. So we'll cover the lid, okay, and we'll just let it sit for around 4 minutes. Okay, so now after letting sit for around 4 minutes, we can now use the coffee press to separate the coffee from the coffee powder by just pressing down from the top. Okay, once that is done, we can finally pour the coffee into the cup. Nice smell. So all that is left, is to put condensed milk in this case, because it is a better combination for these coffee beans that are roasted with sugar and margarine. And so the final step is just to put condensed milk into the coffee and stir it so that it melts into the hot coffee evenly. So when you put condensed milk into the coffee like this, it will turn slightly brighter, just a little bit. And you can also smell the aroma of the coffee slowly just coming out. By the way, if you are Singaporean, and you have drank kopi gao, this is what will taste similar to. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's vlog about preparing coffee. So look forward to more vlogs and cheers. So after the 5 sets, I will do some additional stretching to cool down. Basically I just repeat what I did for